Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm taking you on a little journey into a place that holds some serious creative magic. The forest. Whether you're someone who loves getting out there in nature or just need of inspiration for your next big idea, this is for you, so let's get into it. Alright, let's set the scene. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a forest. Not just any forest, but one that almost feels alive with stories, as if every tree has a secret and every shadow holds a whisper. The moment you step inside, the world shifts. The air changes, cooler, heavier, and tinged with the scent of pine and damp earth. You take a breath and it feels like you're stepping into another world, one that invites you to leave your worries at the edge of the woods. As you move deeper, the light from outside fades. It doesn't vanish though, it sneaks through the branches in rays and patches, dancing across the leaves and ground in gold and green. The forest floor is soft, layered with fallen needles, moss, and the occasional mushroom peeking out. The sound of birds singing overhead mixes with the faint rustle of leaves. It's like a natural soundtrack that fills your ears, but not enough to drown out your thoughts. If anything, it's exactly what you need to start thinking freely. And that's the thing about the forest, isn't it? It has this strange power to clear your mind and make room for imagination. When you're surrounded by these ancient trees with their roots twisting in and out of the ground like an old untold story, you can't help but feel a little more open. Suddenly, ideas that seemed locked away come spilling out, and you're daydreaming like you did as a kid. Maybe you start thinking up stories, a hidden path that leads to a forgotten city, or the sound of footsteps that aren't your own. The forest is filled with these prompts. Look around, that tree with the broken branch, the way the roots curl like a giant's hand. They're all like characters waiting for their stories to be told. And don't get me started on the clearings where the sun suddenly breaks through. Perfect for imagining magical meetings or places where worlds collide. Here's a cool bit of history. Forests have been inspiring humans for centuries. Think of all the fairy tales and legends, stories of elves, witches, and lost travelers. It's not a coincidence. Being surrounded by nature taps into something deeper, a primal part of us that connects with mystery and wonder. You've probably felt it too, even if you didn't realize it. A hike that makes you feel lighter, a walk in the woods that leaves you coming back with new ideas. So, let's say you're deep in this forest now, alone with your thoughts. The deeper you go, the more the everyday noise in your head starts to fade. It's replaced by a sort of quiet energy, an excitement even. You see a fallen log draped in moss, half-hidden ferns, and the soft ripple of a stream just out of sight. You pause, close your eyes, and let the forest soundtrack wash over you. And it's in that moment, right there, that the spark hits. Maybe it's not a full story, but the start of one, or an idea for a painting, a song, or even just a fresh way to solve a problem that's been bugging you. It's like the forest clears out the clutter and hands you something unexpected. That's the power of nature, pure, real, and completely free. So, here's my challenge. Next time you're looking for inspiration, try this out. Find a forest, a park, even just a quiet spot under some trees, and take a few minutes to breathe it in. Let your mind wander. You might be surprised by what you come up with. All right, that's it for today's adventure. If you've ever felt that creative spark from being in the forest or have your own experiences with nature and creativity, share them in the comments. I'd love to hear how the wild outdoors has inspired you. And remember, stay curious, stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one.